All right, former FBI Director James Comey subpoenaed in a sweeping probe into what Trump allies are calling a grand conspiracy, a coordinated effort to take down a sitting president before he ever took office. Now, at the center of it all, the 2016 campaign and that 2017 intel report on Russian interference, a report critics say was tainted from the start by the now discredited Steele dossier and political bias at the highest levels. For years, Comey positioned himself, as you recall, as the guardian of the rule of law, standing among the velvet curtains. But the question is, was he part of an illegal political operation dressed up as legitimate intelligence gathering? Here for his thoughts on this, Mike Davis, founder and president of the Article 3 Project. Mike, I bet your response is going to be, what took so long?
Well, we've been talking about this on your show many times, Laura, for over 3.5 years since the Mar-a-Lago raid. And it's very clear that these lawfare Democrats politicized and weaponized our law enforcement and intel agencies to take out presidential candidate Donald Trump with Crossfire Hurricane. When they failed to do that, they tried to sabotage his presidency. They rigged and stole the 2020 election, and when he declassified Crossfire Hurricane before he left office and took his copy of his presidential records, they did the Mar-a-Lago raid to cover up this conspiracy. If this conspiracy ends up being true, which I suspect it will, this is the greatest scandal in America.
Well, Mike, remember the first time the Trump administration tried to pursue a case against Comey was back in November, but the case was dismissed because that federal judge ruled that prosecutor Lindsay Halligan was unlawfully appointed to her DOJ position, essentially saying that she had no experience. And I've never heard of a judge saying a prosecutor couldn't be hired or put in place, but nevertheless, that's what happened. And everyone thought that was going to be it, that Trump's, Justice Department was going to say, okay, this is not going to go on.
I have very publicly called for a grand jury in the Southern District of Florida in the Fort Pierce Division for over 3.5 years, because that's where the Mar-a-Lago raid happens. That is how these lawfare Democrats try to cover up this conspiracy, which continues. The conspiracy. My friend Jason Redding Quinones is the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida. He comes from a family of Cuban refugees, a family that knows very personally the dangers of a politicized and weaponized government against its people. So Jason is bold. He's fearless. He's going to get to the truth.
Well, I can't remember which media outlet, but the title of the piece tonight was Trump ally prosecutor. And so they're already tainting the prosecutor because I guess he was appointed by Trump, or maybe they don't like the fact that he's Cuban these days. Who knows? Mike, this will be very interesting. And you were the perfect guest tonight. Thank you so much. All right.